Yeah, I'm Michael Angelo, and I just jumped out the porch with dirty glove bastard. You bastard!
Got it nice, move it like a wagon wheel. Swing it round and round like a wagon wheel.
All right, so we got Michael Angelo off the porch with us today.
Yeah.
How you feeling today?
Man, I'm feeling real good. You know, I just, doing my thing, got my brand popping, Gurilla Entertainment. Shout out to Gurilla Entertainment.
Yeah. Appreciate you coming by today, man.
Shit, so it's the pleasure all mine.
Yeah. So let's take it back, man. So you moved around a bit, but born in Mississippi.
Definitely was born in Mississippi.
Yeah. Clarksdale,
Mississippi. That's like a small city in Mississippi. Not much there.
Yeah. Then you moved to New York.
Yep. See, I was in New York like 5 or 6 years old. I think I did my first, second grade year.
Okay.
Then I moved again.
St. Louis, right?
Yeah, eventually I ended up in St. Louis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you went to Memphis before St. Louis.
Yeah, I went to Memphis. And then, folks kept on moving around, shit. So, I really, by high school, middle school, high school, it was St. Louis.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what'd you think of growing up in St. Louis then?
St. Louis, I feel like the music industry, the music scene, it's not there because I'm pretty sure just like every other person that come on here and say the crabs in the bucket effect. But if you have the same grind in one city and you take that exact same grind that you're doing in another city and it works, then you gotta see it's the environment. So St. Louis, shout out to St. Louis, but I feel like if you're trying to be an aspiring musician, that music scene ain't it for you.
Yeah. At what age would you say you jumped off the porch?
Shit, I say when I got out the military, because when I joined, I joined the military after high school, so I don't feel like that was jumping off the porch, because it was still kind of regulated. Your whole lifestyle is regulated by people, so you ain't really off no porch. So when I got out, I think that's when I started getting into a whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah.
So what had motivated you to join the military?
Shit, just not having shit, and didn't want to go to college. Shit. And I thought that, join, I'll do 4 years, get a little paperwork job. And that wasn't what happened. Yeah. So, I signed the contract. And it provided the building blocks to, what I'm doing now.
Yeah. So how many years did you end up doing?
Shit. I did like 2 enlistments with them.
Okay.
Yeah, the Marines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How would you describe your time in the Marines?
Violent, lots of violence, discipline. It was a lot of stuff I don't really like talking about when it comes to the Marines. Why? Because this is what I feel about the military. Like, even me, I joined and went overseas and all this shit. You still come back to a country that looks at your race as beneath not even second class citizens. Dogs get more respect in this country than people that's got a pigmentation like mine. So being in the military definitely don't change nothing. Or being that you did this, yeah.
Okay. But you ended up doing some college though, right?
Yeah, I did college. So, you realize I was like 17, 18 when I decided I wanted to join the military.
Yeah.
So me getting out, I'm still like in like 20s, what I'm saying? It's like still like mid 20s, So I wanted to pursue business because business was really my true passion. And that still is. That's why I do a lot more music business than actual rapping, So now you can consider me as something as an alchemist, And everything I touch gonna go gold.
Yeah.
So you talk about, I went to I pursued University of Memphis,
Okay.
So but I started out at HBCU college, Harris Stowe. That was in St. Louis, Harris Stowe State University. I went to that college. That's a HBCU. And, I got my marketing degree from University of Memphis. So I didn't need a marketing degree to do what I'm doing now. But I think what that business school did was, I think it taught me the alphabets of business. But it ain't never it got me in no job interview or nothing like that. Cause when I was applying for job interviews, they didn't want to hire me because of my record. So I could have the 2-3 degrees over here. They still looking at that's a nigga, and he still got a record. So, like,
even though you were in the Marines too,
exactly, it don't matter. So I feel like, shit, yeah, I'm the goddamn prize, nigga. You want a mind like mine on your team, so why not create my own team? So that's what Gurilla Entertainment, yeah, Gurilla Entertainment was really formed because of the guerrilla shit I used to do in my past. So like Gurilla Entertainment, it fits perfect with me.
Yeah. So how long you been making music now?
I say about like 8-9 years, but I ain't been making music seriously for 8-9 years.
Okay.
Like I've never screened music till last year. So that tell you right now I wasn't making no money off of music. I was just doing it as like a hobby. Like I was in like depression, so I wrote a lot of songs out of depression, that I ain't never released, they good songs. I'm shooting videos to them right now.
Yeah. Was it therapeutic though, recording those?
Definitely. Therapeutic. That was the only reason why I even wanted to even rap was therapy. It wasn't nothing else. Because I already had money, and I had money, then I lost money, then I got some money again. So that's how it went for me.
Who were some of the rappers you grew up listening to?
Gucci.
Okay.
Gucci Mane, yeah. Snoop Dogg. Who else I like that? Outkast. I ain't gonna lie, Join the Block is hot, man. I was a big Lil Wayne fan. Like I think everybody was. Big L. Shit. When I was, I listened to a lot of R&B music too when I'm working out.
Yeah.
So
when you're working out, really?
Yeah. I like smooth, soft, sensual music. I don't like hardcore shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how'd you get the name Michael Angelo?
Well, Michael Angelo is that's like my government name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Michael Angelo is the first and middle name. So that's actually on my birth certificate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So maybe that shit was divine. I don't know.
So were you recording music while you were in the Marines?
Absolutely. I dropped 2 mixtapes while I was in the Marines.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 2 mixtapes. And the first one was by DJ Small, and the second one was by DJ Holiday. But that one with DJ Holiday really didn't work out too well because, I paid this man a certain amount of money to host a mixtape. We talking about like 2013, 2014. You pay somebody, say you got a contract and you want to host this mixtape and you're gonna do the promotion, this and this and this and that with it. And the person just give you the mixtape back to you like, here's my voice, but shit, you don't get none of the other shit that was in the contract. You know what I'm saying? So me being the person I am, I'm like, bro, that's not what was in the contract. So one thing led to another, and we got a lawsuit. So I sued DJ Holiday for in county court. And what came out of that was, I ain't got no respect for a nigga like that, ever.
Think you probably won the lawsuit though, right?
See, the thing about that is even when you win a lawsuit, you still gotta do all kind of shit to get the money. Shit, DJ, you ain't no hard person to find right there at the radio station, 94.5.
So after the military, you moved here to Atlanta?
No. I went a couple places before I came here to Atlanta. I was, like I said, I was going to school in Memphis. So that was post-military.
Okay, gotcha.
So after I got done with the school, then I moved to Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah.
What motivated you to come to Atlanta out of all?
Well, I had some family here.
Okay.
And they were telling me, well, it was really off of business. It had nothing to do with rapping, you know. So I was looking at the entrepreneur side of everything. Cause that's why I'm an entrepreneur, not a real rapper. Cause if you compare me to a rapper, then you gotta compare me to like their CEO, like the people that's pushing them and stuff. Yeah. You just can't compare me to like a regular rapper, because especially if you split your royalties with somebody else got their hand in your pocket, my bro. You took $10,000, nigga, for $1 million worth of royalties, or you allow someone to give you $1 million for your royalties or for your publishing. And you're not a millionaire. You get that fact. You, sir, are not a millionaire if you take millions of dollars of loan money from a label. You're in a hole for real, and you have to pay that back plus more. So when you get $1 million, you ain't got nothing but about $650,000 of that shit really to spend and try to make that $1 million back. You get a hit song, your royalties is gone. You don't get none of it. So the pandemic hit, perfect example, right? It wasn't no show money for a long time. Mm-hmm. So we had to rely on streaming royalties. So if I'm like this record label head and I'm like, well, damn, I gave this artist this amount of money, he ain't getting no shows, he ain't really making no money, I'm keeping all the streaming. You niggas don't know what type of expense a record label done racked up against them. So this whole time that you probably should be getting at least $2,500 check out your YouTube, and your label probably keeping the whole goddamn $7,500 of it. Anyway, I don't know shit, man. I just be talking, man.
Now, how'd you learn the music business? You self-taught, just doing research, or did someone give you game on?
Self-taught, being finesse. Shit. Yeah, those are expensive lessons. I'll say college too. You know, like, see, college don't teach you how to be an entrepreneur. You know, they really teach you how to go in a business to work. Yeah. So, but my mind frame wasn't like that. You know, when I was there, I just wanted to see how everything was done. Okay, this is how they do it. This is what is a goddamn T-sheet on a fucking a balance sheet or income statement. You know, those were the type of things I really paid attention to. Like, I didn't give a fuck about filling out application for a job. That was never on my mind while I was in college, ever. You know. In fact, Gurilla Entertainment was created while I was in college, so I was making money off Gurilla Entertainment, and I wasn't even having no shows on nothing. Yeah.
You have any other artists on Gurilla Entertainment?
Nope.
Just you?
Just me.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't really want to put my hand in a lot of artists' pockets either, though. You know, I better teach them how to do marketing. You know, so you want to, fuck with Gurilla Entertainment, I better take you under my wing and show you, look, this is how you do it. Right? That means do it for you, take your money, and then when you actually grow a conscious mind, like, fuck, then you start thinking about all the niggas that, I could have done this, but you ain't had the knowledge. And them people wasn't willing to give you the knowledge because they know if they give you the knowledge that they're not going to be able to make that amount of money off of you. Think about when you get your royalty check. It goes to the publishing company, don't it? So if you gotta wait, the publishing company and pay one person, and you gotta wait for that person to give you your money. Like, all right, bro, how much I made this go around, and you're not even sure how much you only spent for real. Mm-hmm. So how can you can't even go ask? Now you can go ask for audit, but as you know, most independent artists are not asked for audits, even from the simple independent labels, and most of the independent labels are owned by people that look like me, robbing their own artists.
So you got your own barbershop too, right?
Yeah, Gurilla Cuts, 7173 Covington Highway. So I started Gurilla Cuts. See, it's a funny story to how that happened. Cause I was working at another barbershop, and that's how I built the barber clientele. Cause I like to cut hair too, So I'm still humble. I can have $100,000 and still be working in the barbershop. It's dope like that.
So what's some of your goals for Gurilla Entertainment?
Man, I want Gurilla Entertainment. We're gonna be $1 million brand a year from now. Yeah, marketing. So more of a marketing company. That's why I tell people I'm not a club promoter. I'm more of a marketer. Yeah, I rather pay people to promote for me, but promotion is part of a marketing mix. So, so hopefully we get bigger. We start booking, bigger people. People start booking people that Gurilla Entertainment has dealt with in the past. So we establish as like just an authentic brand, to come to if you need exposure for yourself, your music, or your brand.
Real shit. All right, what can you tell us about your new single, Wagon Wheel?
Man, Wagon Wheel. With the climate going on, it's a lot of, friction, especially between, the race barriers. I feel like, throwing some dance hall music, some women can dance to. So when, like my grandpa back in the day used to say, if a girl had a nice, body or whatever, like, look at the wagon on that one right there. That's some old school shit. That's some old school shit. But yeah, so wagon. So that's why I think when I see a nice ass, shit, that's a wagon on you. Yeah, so I'll bring that. That's like old terms, bringing back. That's all. I ain't make it up, man. I'm just rejuvenating it.
Mm-hmm. So you got the video out right now for it too, right?
Yeah. We got the remix on the way too. I'm doing somebody big on our remix. Yeah, that shit gonna be done.
Any hints?
Shit, nope. I want to say the wrong thing and it ain't gonna happen. Shit.
All right. How's the feedback been on the song so far?
Good.
Yeah.
Everybody say it give a Freaknik vibe. Cause I wasn't here in Atlanta in the '90s when the Freaknik was going on, but apparently it was monumental, and he said that's the vibe. That's what the people been telling me, especially like the old school niggas from Atlanta. Say, oh man, let's bring back a Freaknik vibe. So that's what we want to do. We want to bring the Freaknik back. Yeah.
Are you working on a new project right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to drop a mixtape in December.
Okay.
Yeah, mixtape in December.
Got a title picked out?
Not quite yet. I thought about High Music Volume 2. I thought about The Fix. Shit, I got a couple names. But I had one by next week for sure.
Okay. Who are some of the producers you've been working with on this new project?
I don't even remember their names, to be honest with you. I still got a couple more songs. I'm working with Zaytoven right now. I was just in studio with Zaytoven last night.
Okay, that's major.
So yeah, man, I'm thinking about scrapping everything. They're doing one solid project, with one producer. Like a bunch of different niggas and shit. You just don't, you want just one Midas touch on that hoe.
Yeah. Is it going to be most of the vibes that are the same on Wagon Wheel, or is it going to be kind of
different vibes? Okay. Completely different vibes. So Wagon Wheel is the only song I ever use auto-tune with.
Really? Okay.
So all the rest of them is me, and I show like lyrical capability too.
Been working with any other features for the project, or is it just going to be you on it?
Well, for now, just me.
Okay.
So, I don't. You see, me. This is a new face, to the Atlanta scene. So I ain't got like a relationship with this nigga, the relationship with this rapper, relationship. That's just what it is. So I ain't got to be loyal to these group of people because these niggas over here beefing with these people. Like whoever I want to fuck with, I'm gonna fuck with. But if I don't like, a lot of people is, like they're a bit intimidated by me, and they don't even know me. So if I meet you and I can tell off your energy that you're not humble. You intimidated by by my stature. Shit, I won't work with you anyway. I got my own shit going on. I got my own money, my own brand. Nigga, what the hell? You will be an addition to what I got going on. I don't want to be a part of what the fuck you got going on. So I don't care if you don't like me.
And you got an upcoming showcase with Zaytoven as well?
Yeah. November 8th, man. November 8th, we got Zaytoven. You're gonna be in the building. Hope all the artists come out and perform for Zaytoven. Shit, we might throw a free beat in there. Shit, Hell, fuck it, we might throw a Dirty Glove interview in that hoe. Shit. We go get that hoe, man. It's gonna be lit though, man. Cause we just had one October 11th with Stewie Rock. We had DJ and Dirty. We had and OT. He's a president of Break 'em Off Music Group. Shout out to them.
Okay, yeah.
So the winner of that got a label music with Break 'em Off Music Group. So shout out to London Ray. You know, shout him out. You know, he won my last showcase. So this next one was Zaytoven. Ain't no telling what the fuck goddamn gonna be out there. Yeah.
All right, what's next for you? What else you working on?
Man, I said I'm working on another major artist. It won't be a showcase. It'll just be a straight, you know, live entertainment show. I'm working on my next single, Zone. I'm shooting that video hopefully this weekend. Shit, other than the mixtape, shit, spending time with my family. Shit, that's it, man. I don't really be out in the streets like that. Hell no, because it's imaginary street code, man. You know, you say you don't know snitching and all this, but the people that are doing the snitching are other street guys. You know, like you got to be in the streets to snitch. So a square nigga on the side, he ain't the one that's snitching. It's a nigga that's in the street snitching on you. And generally, the people that snitch be like a co-defendant. Nigga might be a homie of yours. It's never even an enemy for real. That's funny. Rarely if it's an enemy that's snitching on you. There's always somebody that's close to you, that's your homie or something. Because you hang with 100 people. Man. You want your circle to be no bigger than 3 to 4 people. That's pushing it. So when you move around out here and you moving, you don't want to move with 30 people. You don't even want to move with 10 people. If you feel you got to get protected, you better off hiring security. Shit, that save you less time and stress. Yeah.
Any shout outs before we wrap this up?
Shout outs, yeah, man. Shout out to Gurilla Entertainment. Man, shit. Shout out to my cameraman, White Vision. Shout out to Insanity. Shout out to everybody, anybody that's a part of Gurilla Entertainment, Player K. Shout out to him. Shout out to Stewie Rock. Shout out to Ant Dirty and coming through. Shout out to King OT. Man, shout out to everybody, man, that's on their grind for real. Shit, I don't do no scammers. Shit. But yeah, shout out to anybody that's real. Shout out to you, Dirty Glove. You know. Yeah. Bitch, I'm Michael Angelo. Yeah.